All right, so you're thinking about going for a kennel worker interview.
That's awesome.
It's pretty exciting stuff, and we've got all kinds of resources from RoleCatcher to help you just totally crush it.
Yeah.
We've got the career guides, we've got the interview guides. So this deep dive is going to be like a crash course in acing this interview using all this good stuff.
But we'll even talk about some AI stuff that can like give you an extra edge
Ooh, I like
from RoleCatcher.
Let's do it. So first things first, what does a kennel worker even do?
Right.
Because it's a little more than just playing with puppies all day, right?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, there's a lot more responsibility involved.
Definitely.
What are some of the things that the career guide points to?
Well, you're going to be feeding the animals, you're going to be grooming them, cleaning the kennels, monitoring their behavior.
Right.
So you're really ensuring their well-being,
Yeah.
you know, in a professional setting.
So you're a caregiver,
Exactly.
not just an animal lover.
Yep.
You're taking care of them.
Yeah.
And those responsibilities kind of play right into the interview questions
Oh, for sure.
that you're probably going to encounter.
Yeah.
So the RoleCatcher Interview Guide has 10 pretty common ones to get us started.
Awesome.
Ready to jump into those?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so first one is that classic question. What motivated you to pursue a career as a kennel worker?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like a lot of people might just default to, I love animals.
Yeah, that's the one you want to try to stay away from. I mean, that's too generic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The interviewer wants to see that you're genuinely passionate and not just giving a canned response.
Right.
So try to think about a specific experience that sparked your interest.
Okay.
So maybe you volunteered at a shelter, you fostered a pet with special needs,
Yeah.
or even saw a heartwarming adoption.
Ooh, I like that.
Something with a little heart.
Yeah, something with a little more meat to it.
Right, exactly.
Not just, I love animals.
Yeah, and then they're going to follow that up probably with what aspect of animal care are you most passionate about?
Oh.
You know, so they want to kind of see where your strengths lie.
Right.
And where your interests lie.
So do you like the hands-on care? Do you like the training aspect?
Exactly.
Maybe the medical side of things?
Yeah.
Okay, so story time is going to be key for that first question.
Totally.
Let's move on to question 2. What qualifications or experience do you have that make you a good fit for this role?
Okay.
So this is where you want to align your skills with what they're looking for.
Absolutely.
Even if you don't have specific experience working in a kennel.
Exactly.
You can talk about pet sitting, volunteering at a vet clinic,
Yeah.
or even having your own pole.
Even having your own pet shows responsibility.
Right.
Yeah.
Certifications, don't forget those.
Yes. Certification's huge.
Especially like pet CPR and first aid or animal behavior training shows that you're committed to this.
Absolute. And you better believe they're going to follow up with, can you give an example of a time you applied those skills?
Oh, yeah.
So be ready with an anecdote.
Have that story ready.
Yeah, like when my dog needed medication, I knew how to give it to him.
Yeah.
You know, safely and calmly.
Yeah, it's all about those details.
The details, baby.
Okay, so question number 3. Can you describe your experience with animal handling? Again, going beyond, I love dogs.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that are important to highlight there?
Well, you want to show that you understand safe handling techniques.
Okay.
Talk about your experience with different breeds, sizes, temperaments.
Right.
If you've worked with animals that require special care,
Yeah.
that shows a broader range of skills.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they'll follow up with, how would you approach an animal that's showing signs of fear or aggression?
Yep. And safety's the name of the game here.
Mm-hmm.
Explain how you would assess the situation.
Right.
And, you know, prioritize everyone's well-being and use the appropriate de-escalation techniques.
Okay, so you want to keep everybody safe.
Safe.
Animals and humans.
Wow.
Speaking of stressful situations, question number 4. How do you prioritize tasks in a busy kennel environment?
Oh, that's a good one.
Because it can be hectic.
Oh, yeah, kennels are busy.
They want to know that you can handle it.
You got to be able to multitask.
So think of a time that you juggled multiple responsibilities, maybe a volunteer shift, or even in a totally different job.
Yeah,
Just show them you can handle the pressure.
totally.
And what if they ask, describe a time you had to adjust your priorities because of an unexpected situation?
Oh, that's where you showcase that flexibility,
Okay,
problem solving.
So like what if a dog suddenly needed medical attention?
Yeah,
Or a delivery was late and it threw off your schedule?
exactly. How do you adapt?
All right.
How do you think on your feet?
Okay, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move on to this next question.
Okay.
It might make some people nervous. Describe a time you had to handle a difficult animal.
Mm-hmm.
How did you handle the situation?
Oh, yeah.
Don't shy away from this one.
No, this is good. This is good.
This is a chance to show off your experience and how professional you are.
You got it.
So pick a specific incident.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was an anxious dog, or a feisty cat,
Yep.
or a pet with separation anxiety,
That could happen.
and walk them through your process.
Yeah, exactly. How did you assess the situation? What steps did you take to make sure everybody was safe and that the issue was resolved?
Right.
What did you learn from it?
So again, it's those stories.
Stories.
And this is where RoleCatcher's AI can really help you out
Oh, yeah, for sure.
with crafting those answers.
They have this awesome platform that analyzes the job description and suggests the best skills to highlight.
Oh, wow.
And it even helps you structure your response so it's super impactful.
That's like having your own personal interview coach.
It is like that.
That's incredible. Okay, so moving on. Question number 6. Can you describe your experience with administering medication to animals?
All right.
So this one's going to be really important if the role involves medical care. So you want to highlight any experience that you have, emphasizing the safe administration of medicine.
Yes.
So do you know how to read prescriptions, measure dosages, use the correct methods,
Good stuff.
share that knowledge?
Yeah.
What if they ask, what steps would you take if you were unsure about administering a specific medication?
Ooh, good question. Safety first.
There we go.
You want to say that you would consult with a vet
Right.
or a senior staff member?
Shows responsibility.
Exactly.
You're prioritizing the animal's well-being.
Yep.
Okay, on to question number 7. Can you describe your experience with cleaning and maintaining a kennel environment?
This is where you get to show off those cleaning skills.
Yes.
You want to talk about sanitation protocols,
Mhm.
experience with cleaning agents,
Right.
and your attention to detail.
Attention to detail.
Yeah.
Because this job involves a lot of cleaning.
Oh, yeah. This is a big part of the job.
So they want to know you can handle it.
Right.
What's a likely follow-up question here?
Yeah. How would you ensure that the cleaning tasks are completed thoroughly and efficiently,
Okay.
especially when it's busy?
Especially when it's busy.
How do you stay organized?
So organization is key here.
Oh, for sure.
Talk about your system for tracking tasks, maybe using checklists or delegating responsibilities.
Totally.
You're showing that you can maintain a clean environment even when things are crazy.
Yeah,
So those time management skills are coming in handy.
absolutely.
Question number 8. Can you describe your experience with customer service?
Okay.
Because let's face it, working in a kennel isn't just about the animals.
No, it's not.
It's about the people who love those animals.
Yeah, it's the people.
So you're going to want to share your experiences from any field where you interacted with customers.
Yeah, think about a time when you had to deal with a difficult situation.
Yeah.
Or you resolved a complaint.
Mm-hmm.
Or provided information clearly and with compassion.
I bet they'll ask, how would you handle a situation where a pet owner is upset about their pet's stay?
Oh.
What do you do?
You got to have empathy.
Empathy.
You want to explain how you listen to their concerns,
Mm-hmm.
investigate what happened,
Yeah.
and offer a solution that works for everyone.
Yeah, because it shows that you care about the animals and their humans.
You got it.
Speaking of potentially stressful situations, question number 9. What are some strategies that you use to handle stress in a kennel environment?
Okay.
Because we know it's demanding.
Oh, yeah.
What do you do?
What are your healthy coping mechanisms?
Mm-hmm.
Do you take breaks? Do you practice mindfulness? Do you
Yeah.
have a post-work ritual
I like that.
to unwind?
Be honest and just show that you can manage stress.
Yeah, you got to take care of yourself.
What if they ask, can you describe a particularly stressful situation that you encountered in a previous role and how you handled it?
So this is where you give them a concrete example of your coping skills in action.
Right.
So what if a dog got out of its kennel?
Oh.
Or you had multiple animals that needed help at the same time?
Yeah.
How did you stay calm and focused
Yeah.
and get everything taken care of?
This is another good opportunity to use that RoleCatcher AI
Yeah.
to help craft those answers.
Absolutely.
Because the AI analyzes typical questions for this role
Right.
and offers suggestions for how to structure your response.
And you can even practice out loud
Yeah.
and get feedback
Wow.
on your delivery and your content.
It's like having a virtual mock interview with an expert.
It's pretty great.
That's incredible. Okay, last question for this section.
Okay, hit me.
Question number 10. Can you describe a time when you had to take initiative to solve a problem in a kennel environment?
I like this one.
So they're looking for proactiveness, problem-solving skills.
Yeah, for sure.
Did you notice a potential safety hazard?
Yeah.
Did you identify a way to improve the well-being of the animals?
Yeah, maybe you saw a way to make things more efficient.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe there was a process that could be streamlined.
Be ready for those follow-up questions.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what were the challenges you faced implementing your solution?
Mm.
Or how did you make sure your solution was going to work long-term?
They want to know you can think ahead.
So they're really digging deep into your thought process here.
That's right.
Show them that you can identify problems, develop solutions,
Yep.
and ensure that those solutions are going to be effective
You got it.
in the long run.
The long game.
Okay, so we've tackled 10 common questions. I'm feeling way more prepared already.
Me too.
But there's more to it than just acing the interview, right?
Oh, yeah.
This is about launching your career.
That's what it's all about. Yeah, this is where the RoleCatcher Career Guide is really helpful.
Okay, cool.
Because it outlines some potential career paths for you.
Oh, nice.
And that's something you could even bring up in the interview.
Oh, that's smart.
Like, where do you see yourself going?
Yeah, because you're not just applying for a job.
Right.
You're kind of stepping onto this career ladder.
It's a journey.
What does that ladder even look like?
Right. So you might start as a kennel worker, gain some experience, and move up to junior kennel worker,
Go.
and then senior kennel worker,
Yeah.
and eventually you could even be a kennel supervisor or manager.
Wow, from caring for the animals to managing a whole team.
I know, that's pretty cool, right?
That's really cool.
Yeah.
How do you climb that ladder faster, though?
Certifications.
Oh, yeah, certifications.
Remember those? That's important.
Like pet CPR and first aid, animal behavior, and training.
Mm-hmm.
Not only do those boost your skills,
Right.
but they show that you're really committed to growing in this profession.
So it's like saying, I'm not just here for the paycheck. I
Exactly.
really want to do this.
You're invested.
I'm invested.
Yeah.
Yeah. And those certifications can even lead to specializing
Oh, for
in certain areas,
Cool.
like canine behavior or feline care.
Mm-hmm. You could be the go-to person for those specific needs.
I like that. Okay, so we've got the interview questions down.
Yep.
We've got a glimpse of what career advancement looks like.
What else does RoleCatcher offer to help me stand out?
Okay, so this is where it gets really cool.
Okay.
They have these AI tools.
Okay. Yeah, I keep hearing about these.
They're awesome.
Right.
So imagine tailoring your CV to perfectly match the job description,
Right.
highlighting all the most relevant skills.
So it's not just generic advice.
Right.
It's actually looking at the job posting.
It analyzes the job posting
Wow.
and makes specific suggestions.
That's really smart.
It looks for keywords, requirements, all that good stuff.
So it's making sure that my CV has exactly what that employer's looking for.
Exactly.
That's brilliant. And it can even help with interview practice.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
How does that work?
So the AI analyzes typical questions for this role
Okay.
and offers suggestions for how to structure your answers.
Oh, wow.
And you can even practice answering out loud.
No way.
Get feedback on your delivery and your content.
So it's like having a virtual mock interview.
It's pretty much like that.
That's amazing.
I know, right?
Okay. I am officially blown away by RoleCatcher.
It's good stuff.
Okay, so we've prepped for the interview.
Yep.
We've seen what career paths could look like.
Mm-hmm.
We've even talked about AI.
All the bases.
What does this really mean for someone who's about to go into that interview?
It means you're walking in there prepared, confident,
Okay.
and you've got all the knowledge to really impress them.
Mm-hmm.
But beyond all the technical stuff, remember this.
What's that?
Your passion for animal care is going to shine through.
Oh, I love that.
It's that sparkle in your eye when you talk about working with animals, that
Yeah.
genuine love.
Yeah,
That's something no amount of prep can really replicate.
that comes from the heart.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm feeling pumped and ready.
Yeah.
Any final advice to really seal the deal?
Here's a thought. Have you considered volunteering at an animal shelter?
That's a really good point. Not just for the resume boost, but just for the experience
Yeah.
of actually working with the animals.
Yeah, you get to work with different breeds, different personalities, even practice some handling techniques.
Right. And you're making a difference in those animals' lives.
Absolutely. And who knows, you might even meet your future best friend there.
Ah,
But seriously, though, it
Yeah.
shows initiative and dedication
right.
that you're really serious about working with animals.
And it gives you those real-life examples
Exactly.
to talk about during your interview.
Yeah, like you're not just talking about textbook knowledge.
Right. You're like, I've actually done this.
I've been there.
That's really valuable advice.
Yeah.
Anything else I should be thinking about as I prepare?
Let's talk about technology,
Okay.
because technology is changing the pet care industry like crazy.
Yeah.
We've got smart collars, pet trackers, electronic medical records.
The future is here for our furry friends.
It really is.
That's so cool.
And, the interviewer might ask about your familiarity with this stuff.
Okay.
Like, how comfortable are you using these new technologies?
So I should brush up on all the latest pet tech trends.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Because showing that you're aware of these innovations and how they can really impact animal care, it shows you're forward-thinking, you're adaptable.
Right. I'm on top of it.
Exactly.
Okay, I'll definitely do my research. But even with all the fancy tech, the heart of this job is still the same, right?
Oh, absolutely.
It's about that love, that care, that dedication
You got it.
that you bring to those animals.
That can't be replaced.
Okay, I'm feeling super inspired. So the recap, remind me, what are all those amazing resources that RoleCatcher offers?
Okay, so they have 3,000 free career guides
Oh,
covering all sorts of professions.
okay.
They have 13,000 skill guides to help you improve in specific areas.
Oh, nice.
And get this, 17,000 interview guides
Wow.
to help you become a master of interview prep.
That's a lot of guides, like a whole career library.
It is, and it's all free.
Free.
That's incredible.
RoleCatcher really believes in making career resources available for everyone,
Oh, I love that.
because everyone deserves the chance to succeed. Absolutely. Okay, so we've got the guides, we've got the AI tools. Anything else that can help someone land their dream job as a kennel worker?
Networking.
Ooh, networking.
Okay.
Networking is huge.
It can be kind of intimidating sometimes.
It can be, but it's about building genuine connections.
Okay.
It's not just about collecting business cards.
Right.
It's about actually getting to know people in your field.
So how do you do that, especially in the animal care world?
Volunteering at a shelter is a great place to start
Oh, yeah.
because you'll meet people who share your passion. You can learn from the staff there,
Right.
and you might even make connections that lead to a job.
So it's like networking with a purpose.
Exactly.
You're helping animals and expanding your professional circle at the same time.
There you go.
I like it.
And don't forget about informational interviews.
Oh, yeah?
Reach out to some kennel workers or supervisors at different places.
Okay.
Ask them about their experiences, get their insights.
I'm sure people would be happy to share their knowledge. Oh, yeah. Most people are thrilled to talk about their work.
Right.
Especially if they see you're really interested.
So just put yourself out there. Ask questions. Be curious.
Exactly.
I like it. And remember, networking is a two-way street.
Oh, for sure.
Be helpful, share your own knowledge, and be open to learning from others.
Yeah. You never know where those connections might lead.
I love that. Okay,
Right.
I think we've covered everything you need to know to rock that kennel worker interview.
Yeah, I think so too.
We've talked about what the job is really like. We've tackled those tough interview questions.
They did it.
We've even explored career paths and AI tools.
All the good stuff.
So you've got the knowledge, you've got the resources,
You ready?
and most importantly, you've got the passion.
That's the key.
Now go out there and make those furry friends proud.
You got this.
Oh, and even if this particular interview doesn't lead to your dream job,
It's okay.
don't get discouraged.
Don't give up.
Every interview is a learning experience.
It really is.
So take that feedback. Keep practicing your skills. Keep networking. Keep learning. And keep that passion burning.
It'll happen.
The right opportunity will come along.
I believe it.
That's a wrap for today's deep dive into the world of kennel workers.
Thanks for listening.
We hope you feel prepared and inspired and ready to take on that interview.
Good luck.
Good luck. You got this.